Hello and welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with the Disability Policy for All. Here at AUCD we have a project or a grant that we have been working on that is called the Project TA Center, and today we're interviewing the director of that center, Michael Gamel-McCormick, and Leon Barnett, who is the program specialist for the Promise TA Center. So welcome, Michael and Leon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to be here.
Yes.
The first question is, can you explain to the audience what does Promise stand for and what is the purpose of these grants is?
Well, first, thank you for the question. So Promise actually is a really long acronym, and it stands for Promoting the Readiness of Minors and Supplemental Security Income. And the goal of Promise is that we work with youth between the ages of 14 through 16 that are receiving Social Security income benefits, and we hope to reduce their reliance on those benefits, and by helping them to access either post-secondary education opportunities or employment opportunities after high school.
Okay, thank you. The next question is, how will these grants hopefully change the life of the youth who would like a job?
So you heard Leon say that these projects are designed to help young people who have disabilities, and you have to have a disability to be eligible for supplemental security income. It's designed to help those individuals either move on to schooling after their high school years or into the workforce. And one of the things we know, Liz, is that individuals with disabilities who are in secondary school and high school often are not connected to the types of places that help you get employment or move on to college or community college or certificate programs. So these programs are designed to make sure that they have some experiences like work, part-time work, summer work, that they get something like counseling about their benefits, so that they get some self-determination instruction, so they know that they can make their own decisions, and that all those things will hopefully move them toward the higher likelihood to be employed after they leave high school or they move on to some post-secondary education.
So it sounds like when parents and families, in my case, never thought that I could go to college. Is that what you're talking about?
It partly is. It helps families understand that everybody has an opportunity and a chance to do this work.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, what have you learned about supporting youth and families as they go to college or get a job?
You want to jump in there?
Sure. Well, something that I've learned over the time is that we are truly gap fillers for the youth and the families in which we serve. And Promise is honestly a wraparound service. We make sure that not only the youth receive the services that they need, but everyone in the household receive those services as well. So it's a very fulfilling thing and obligation, in my opinion, especially living in one of the cities, Baltimore City, in which Promise is really heavily there. And so I just learned to definitely be a gap filler in filling in the gap, whether it's providing resources for housing or food or schooling, but just being that forefront in which they know that they can go to get the resources in which they need in order to be just as successful as their counterparts in school.
Thank you. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about the Promise projects that is important to highlight?
there's probably a couple things. One of the things we didn't say, Liz, is that this is actually an experiment. There are 6 Promise sites around the country, 5 of them in a state, and then one of them combines 6 states. So there's actually 11 states doing this work. And the experiment is to see if the youth and the families, like Leon talked about, who get these intensive services, if it's more likely that these young people can move on to work and post-secondary education. And hopefully what will happen here is the information will help the other states and other places in the country figure out what services and supports will make it more likely for young people to move into work. Anything else that you can think of?
The website?
Yeah. Oh, I think that would be good.
Yeah, so we offer a lot of great resources on our website, www.thepromisetacenter.org. And these resources that we offer, they're webinars, they're accessible documents, whether they're PDF forms, but they're all dealing with helping youth with disabilities to transition into either post-secondary education opportunities or employment opportunities. So it's a really useful website, and we update it on a regular basis as well.
Hey, Liz, can we turn the tables on you a second?
Sure.
If you had the type of things that Leon and I have been talking about, do you think you would have done something different in terms of school?
Yeah, I think I probably would have gone to get more education, and my family would not have been would not be scared to have to take the chance for me to go to college.
And I think that's what we hope families of these young people are also thinking as well.
That's exactly
Okay.
it, yeah.
Thank you. If you have any more questions about this or any other, if you have any more questions or about this or any other policy issues, please go to the AUCD webpage and look for this week's In Brief. And if you have any questions or comments about this week's Tuesdays with Liz, please leave them in the space below. Thanks, Michael, and thanks, Leah.
Thanks,
Thank
we
you,
do
Liz.
this.
Bye.
Great.